watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Well, are you ready for some short track racing? I hope so, because we are at Irwindale Raceway, or Speedway, shall I say. I don't know why they call it Speedway, because it's pretty small. But anyways, we are in California on the Ghostfire Media Network. Myself, Randy Pepper, alongside the returning Nick Adams, who has had a hell of a few weeks here.
I have.
Nick is back.
I am, ladies and gentlemen. We are located just directly adjacent to the 605 freeway here, 25 minutes from downtown Los Angeles, California, at the Irwindale Speedway, located in the heart of the San Gabriel Valley, here again in sunny Southern California. Randy Pepper, I don't know about you, but I'm excited. We're at a state-of-the-art motorsports facility. It features 6,000 comfortable seats, 2 racetracks, 1 paved half mile and a paved third mile. It has the best lighting and sound system in Southern California, and you can park 3,000 cars down there in that parking spot. And Randy, you know what your favorite part of tonight's going to be? Snack bars! They've got snack bars!
Snack bars.
There's ice cream bars down there, Randy. We could get NASCAR-themed Ghostfire Media ice cream bars.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but I want a Ghostfire Media ice cream bar.
I don't agree with you there.
I think that would look pretty cool. An ice cream bar with Randy Pepper's face on it, just so you can look at Randy Pepper's face while you eat. Wait, hold on.
I don't know if you want that.
I don't want to finish that sentence. Never mind.
Yeah, maybe not. You might want to change that one out.
Who writes this crap?
I have no idea.
I'm going to fire our writer. I don't know what he was thinking, but he's fired. It's good luck. Tony, you're fired. Okay, he's fired. He's gone. He's stepping out of the booth.
Dante. Not Dante Curtis, but Dante, the saxophone player. He did it.
Oh, I just fired Tony. Do we need him back?
No. Dante can be fired, too.
Okay, perfect.
Dante forgot to bring me my water last night.
Yeah, you're fired. All right, we're good. We kicked them both out of the booth. Folks, if you didn't know, Randy Pepper does this remotely. But me?
I do.
I'm in here in this beautiful, redone in 1985, red suede velvet broadcast booth. It smells like a 1990s rock band in here. It's so bad.
The smell of smoke.
Oh, God, I mean, it smells
and
like...
alcohol.
It smells like whiskey and cigars, and it's like an 80s cover band has walked through here.
That's smoke. That's not cigars. The cover bands in the 90s and 80s couldn't afford cigars.
Wait, is this cheap Winston's?
That's probably, those,
It smells like Winston's in here. Good Lord, it's Winston's with no filters. Ladies and gentlemen, here at this beautiful half-mile racetrack, you can see everything from stock cars, sprint cars, midgets, super modified, legends, trucks, and more here at the Irwindale Speedway. Tonight, you get to see the street stocks. I don't know about you, Randy Pepper, but I'm excited because we're going to be driving nice and calm, just like we're driving down the 405 through 1 and 2, but into 3 and 4, we're going to be drifting it like we're Ken Block tonight.
Ooh. Ken Block.
Ken Block, rest in peace to an absolute legend.
Yes. Absolutely.
And you know what, Randy? Everyone's invited. Fans, family. That's about it.
Do you want to know how many people tonight have tried to take that access road off the side there off of...
Just so you know, the 4 crew chiefs from Hendrick Motorsports are still suspended for this race. Unfortunately, I could not get NASCAR to reinstate them. We tried to get them to be out here in crew chief and Dante Curtis, Dustin Shepard, Brian Hacker, and PJ Childs. They said no. They said they are still suspended. This goes over to Ghost Fire Media as well. Unfortunately, here in Sim 500, in the North-South Racing League.
Let's go back to 2021.
In the North-South Racing League, they are still suspended, unfortunately, for completely ridiculous rules, but they are still suspended, and they cannot compete tonight. Jeff Gordon will be on later tonight to make a statement about how grumpy he is. Did you see that yesterday?
I did not.
Oh, my God. Was him and Clint Boyer on live national television ripped NASCAR a new one.
Whoa. I can see Clint doing that.
Beautiful. Sure. Clint Boyer should, Clint, from one broadcaster to another. I have just as much experience as you do, okay? From one broadcaster to another. Just maybe. It's just a suggestion. Don't rip your employer on national television. Do that on a podcast.
He's not employed by NASCAR.
He's employed at the will of NASCAR, okay? If NASCAR says get him off of our television coverage, Clint Boyer will be unemployed faster than Danica Patrick.
He'll end up in Indy like everybody else.
Yeah, no, so listen, Clint, from one broadcast team to another, you're fighting the good fight, but brother, do not rip apart your employer on national television. It's not a good look for you, for Fox, or for your career. Whilst I agree with you, maybe save that for a podcast like Dale Jr. used to. They can't fire you for what you say on your podcast, but they can fire you for what you say on Fox.
If guys did do that, say a lot of the drivers decide to have podcasts, it would be like these guys and all these girls that all had like podcasts and all cameos and all that stuff for the WWE, and WWE said, nope, not doing it.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Have you heard Denny Hamlin's podcast?
Have not.
Oh God, it's so good. Denny just lets go.
That's cool.
Denny's at the point in his life where he has so much money, he just doesn't care anymore. He just does not care. He is to the point in his life where he just don't give a damn what NASCAR thinks anymore. And it's beautiful to watch. I mean, it's... you could say what you want about Denny Hamlin, but personality-wise, he is the Dale Earnhardt Sr. of his generation. That man don't give a damn what nobody thinks. He will say what's on his mind every single week. What are they going to do? Suspend him?
Yeah. And he'll just take his money and run.
He'll just take his money and his team and run away. He'll go do IndyCar like Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
You can't afford to lose Denny Hamlin.
He's got other problems that we won't talk about. But
who, Denny or Jimmy?
Denny.
Denny is.
We won't talk about
that. We won't talk about it.
I won't bring it up.
We will not bring it up on air. I know.
I will not bring it up.
I know some things about Denny Hamlin and some things that he's going. We will not talk about that on air.
Nope. We will not talk about it.
There are things that I won't touch, and that whole situation with his ex-wife is one of them.
Well, that has something to do with what I'm talking about.
But well, Randy, me and you need to talk after the broadcast, okay? We gotta talk because I need to know, because I know some things. I need to know what
some
you
things
know.
Yeah, you don't know what I know.
I need to know what you know, and you can know what I know. How's that sound? All right, anyway. Heat
good.
number one here at the Irwindale Speedway. Randy Pepper, I am jived up tonight. I am ready. I'm like the Ultimate Warrior. I'm ready and raring to go. I've been running down the entrance ramp. I'm going to blow up before the first match begins. Austin Williams on pole for heat number one. Jannon starts second. PJ Childs in third. Mark Keeler in fourth. Robbie Clavey fifth. Will Eastman in sixth. Ray Bracey in seventh. Adam Jebel in 8th, Jeff Bergner in 9th, Jesse Womack in 10th. He will round out the field here in heat number one. 11 laps around the Irwindale Speedway. Folks, if you haven't seen us the last couple of weeks, we'll just remind you what happens. So the top 4 spots in heat is what sets the main event. That's what sets the starting grid for the main event. So the top 6, not the top 4, the top 6. The top 6 get into the main event. Those 6 we'll only have 2 heats. We won't have a last chance qualifier this week. But the top 6 get seeded. Then the rest of them get seeded afterwards. So the top 6 get seeded in the first 12, and then everybody else gets seeded back, like, 7th in this heat, then 7th in this heat, then 8 and 8, 9 and 9, 10 and 10. Goes on like that. That's how they get seeded. So 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. Get what I'm saying? Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Randy Pepper, I don't know what I had today. I must have had a lot of sugar. But I'm excited. The pace truck is off, and we're green flag here at the Irwindale Speedway. Austin Williams leads him off into turn 1. Randy, like I said, it's like we're on the 405 through 1 and 2, but watch what happens when we get into 3 and 4. All of a sudden, we're going to be on the 605 in rush hour. Here it comes. They're sliding in sideways.
Off at turn number 4. Here they come to the line. And on the outside line is working really well for Childs. PJ Childs in that 85. Actually, that's Williams on the 85 and Childs on the 30. Down below, Childs working that bottom line. He'll bring it all the way to the bottom of the track. Oh, we got
a spinner! We got a spinner! We don't have a spinner. We kept it straight.
Wow.
It was Will Eastman. He was completely sideways. And we'll see if I get a second here to show you what happened to Will Eastman. Watch this throw. Look at this. Look at this save. I said we was Ken blocking it tonight. Look at this.
He was.
Look at this. What a save. And then he gets it back going straight.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
Got a battle for second.
Eastman's one of those guys.
Austin Williams battling Jannon down the backstretch into 3 and 4. They don't get all the way down. So 3 and 4 is kind of treated like the dog leg here at this racetrack. It's almost treated like that. Whoa, big slide out of turn 4 for Austin Williams.
D's nuts going to get the dick all the way.
D's nuts trying to put the DCD in the back bumper of the number 85 through 1 and 2. He almost gets there. Now into 3 and 4. He's going to get a higher entrance, not a better exit than the 85. Austin Williams going to keep second, but now Jannon's got Jesse Womack trying to give him the tip in the D's nuts car.
Yeah, Jannon's got a good run tonight running third. Usually we see him have a little trouble in the middle of the pack. Tonight he's running third, running good. Hopefully hangs on to that spot, makes it into the main event tonight solidly. I would say that as Jesse Womack works the inside, and he will probably advance past Jannon, and he will as he sets his sights trying to catch up to that Williams car. So Womack is on a tear right now as Jannon is, I don't know, the car's getting a little tight. 3 to go.
Mark Keeler had an incident here. We'll take a look and see what happened. 08. Did a little spin and then a boom into the inside of retaining wall. No caution, stayed green.
So that
battle for second.
Good sign for tonight. We may not see a lot of cautions. We just go green flag racing all night long. Oh,
look at Jesse Womack dirt tracking it out of 2.
It's really easy to do that. I ran some laps around this track earlier tonight.
The over-under, the crossover. Yeah. Here comes the 14. The 2 on the outside, the 85 in the middle. The 14 is sideways out of 2. Oh boy, tonight's going to be fun. 3 wide into 3 and 4. The 14's going for the over-under. He's in the grass. He's in the grass. They touch. They're spinning. They keep it straight. The 85's in the wall. The 14's going to finish from 2nd to 7th and heartbreak. Oh my God!
We're see this all night long.
Oh boy! Oh, Randy, we weren't here for 2 weeks. We come back and their whole goal is to kill me tonight. Oh my good Lord! Okay, all right. Maybe I shouldn't have had that 5-hour energy.
No, probably not.
As the sun begins to set a little, the shade comes out over the racetrack. We have 11 cars in heat number 2 on the pole. Mike Alexander, 2nd Gary Eschen, 3rd Brian Hacker, 4th Travis Hoffler, 5th Matt Cook, 6th Zach Evans, 7th Scott Austin, excuse me. 8th Dante Curtis, keep an eye on him. 9th Dustin Shepard, 10th Rodney Huntoon, and 11th Randy Pepper, Ryan Johnson. Excuse
all right,
me.
this will be a fun one here. We got a lot of good drivers in this one. Dante and Shepard is in here. I mean, this is going to be a Gary Eschen's another one. I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun, this race here. Cook, Alexander. I mean, really the whole field, this one is going to be a lot of fun. Toffler all the way back in the back.
I am going to I'm going to need help. I'm going to need a medic up here in the booth. By the end of the night.
You probably will.
I'm going to need a medic up here in the booth. Dante! You're rehired! Get a medic on standby. All right, I rehired Dante.
Okay, that's fine.
We hired him. You're an intern now. He's only an intern, so we're not paying him. But I need him to get a medic on standby because after this could get... This is going to be exciting.
He's trying to work his stuff to get the job at Disney.
The green flag is out. Mike Alexander leads him to the green. Off into turn 1. Again, like we're on the 405. But we're going to be coming into the 405 on rush hour here in a second into 3 and 4 for the first time. Look at the field. They separate into 3 lanes. The 75 is going to be your leader. We're going to be double file down the front stretch into 1 and 2.
Into 1 and 2, you got Eschen there. As far as and his inside, you've got Alexander and Hacker now. Hacker brings the car to the very bottom of the track, almost to the grass. You see the 3 distinctive lines around this track. One is very, very bottom of the track, one is in the middle, and one is to the very top. And it doesn't seem like any of them have an advantage. As you see Hacker working that inside line, trying to get around that 75 of Alexander. Alexander being shoved to the outside. Then behind them, we got Cook up there. Here comes Matt Cook in that 15, showing his strength, trying to make his way into this. So we got 3, 4 wide behind
my
them.
God, look at this! They're about to be 4 wide down the backstretch. My good God, Randy Pepper, it's happening. They've officially lost the plot on a turn 4 that's sideways all over the track. Oh, they touched! They touched! Oh, Shepard's got around in the first caution of the evening as Zach Evans and Dustin Shepard. They had a little bit too much fun that time in a 1 and 2.
Got a little too brave. And I will say this. It seems like the first race usually is pretty calm and nothing going on. The second race always seems to breed cautions. I don't know what it is.
Neither do I. Randy Pepper,
Yes, sir.
can we have a small conversation about something?
Sure. It's got to be small, though.
Look at the top of the 23. Which way is that number facing?
It's facing towards the crowd.
Okay. Look at the number 2. Which way is that number facing?
Towards the infield.
The proper way.
Yeah, because of the spotters.
Why are there
They're not
so many
spotted,
people?
forward.
Why are there so many people that have their numbers upside? Who taught you guys to put your numbers upside down? Who did this? Who did this?
I don't know.
Who did this? It's half the field. It's half
right,
the
so-
field.
I'm going to say this. I got a feeling that these guys had the same guy painting the car.
You think?
Yeah, I got a feeling.
Just
I don't want to see who it is. I got a feeling who it is.
I'm not
going to say anything about it.
I'm not saying anything bad about the paints because they're beautiful.
The paints are great. It's
But
just the numbers are the wrong.
the number on the roof of the car faces the infield for two reasons. Commentators, scores.
Scores. That's the early thing was because of the scores and the inside. Because all the scores used to
sit on the inside. Yeah, they used to sit
right
on the
in the
inside.
pits.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how they used to score them, was by the roof.
Yep.
Because the door numbers can get dinged up, can get tire marked, and it's harder to see when they're side by side. Paint schemes are beautiful. Just please, for the help of Mark, the scorer here at Irwindale, flip them. For Mark's health. Because I can hear Mark behind me right now. Mark is just down the stairs to the left in the green suede room.
Yeah, with Peggy.
With Peggy, the other scorer. And he is screaming at Peggy because she keeps writing down 32 instead of 23.
Right.
And it's causing a whole mess of issues downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark has threatened to fire Peggy twice now, and I feel really bad for her. I mean, I wouldn't want to work for him anyway, because I've dealt with him. I mean, Mark. So Mark, for those of you who don't know, Mark is the North-South Racing League scorer. Mark and Peggy follow around Ghostfire Media like they're stuck to our backside.
Yeah.
And I have to travel with them every week. And we're back green flag racing. I'll tell you about Mark a little bit after. But we're back green flag racing. Brian Hacker and Mike Alexander fighting right there. Brian Hacker, what in the world is going on? There we go. It's fixed. Gary Ashton, your leader. Brian Hacker, second. Mike Alexander. Look at this. 3 wide behind him. Randy into 3. It's about to be 4 wide.
I think Dante's the smart one. He's going all over the grass to get out of that.
They're going to kill me.
You got Johnson and you got Cook who are right next to each other.
It's the medic on standby.
I don't know about the medic. My ears are going to be shot after this.
Into 3 and 4. Here we go, side by side for Dante Curtis, trying to take that spot from Mike Alexander. He almost did a little slide out of the corner.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I think I might know who painted their cars now. It took me a minute to register.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm not saying nothing. It just took a minute to register. Dude, oh, big wreck! What in the world happened there? Ryan Johnson, did he hit the brakes and the car turned right?
I don't know.
What in the world happened there? Did he get help? Off into 1 and 2. Oh, he got help. He did get a little bit of help, but it was an overcorrection.
Yeah, and right behind him, somebody else also did the same thing.
Look at this. Ryan Johnson and the 89 of Dustin Shepard make a little bit of contact. Good Lord. Oh. Wow.
2 cars.
Rodney Huntoon had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt, folks. Yeah. Good Lord. Ooh. Ow.
And no safer barriers.
No safer barriers. Full impact to the wall there at about 55 miles an hour. Goodness gracious. That was painful. Anyway, more about Mark. So I've had to work with Mark. When we do the end of the season points, me and Mark are in constant contact and communication. Mark's in my right ear while Randy's in my left ear, and I hear the cars over everything. Well, Mark drops a lot of 4-letter expletives. And I have a dump button up here that I can push that can shut off my mic to Randy Pepper or to you guys. And Randy can hear me, and so can Mark. And Randy can attest that me and Mark have gone at it plenty of times over the radio because of his stupidity and his aggravation that he causes me throughout these events. And also, I've heard him speak to Peggy. And Peggy is the nicest young woman. She's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Young, dude. She's older than you think.
She's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Sure she's somewhere in the 60s.
Well, she's a sweetheart. No, whatever. She made me cookies for Christmas. Peggy's a nice lady. She made us cookies for Christmas. She bought us a
News and Speedway for many years.
She bought us a nice Christmas gift with her $25 that she got for her Christmas bonus. I'm pretty sure the gift cost more than the bonus, but anyhow, Peggy's a nice young woman. She's a sweetheart. She's kind as all can be. And I've heard the way he talks to her, and listen, I want a big Christmas gift, okay? I want another nice Christmas gift when it comes around this year, if Peggy doesn't get fired, because I can hear Mark screaming at her right now because she wrote down 32 again.
Hey, the pace truck pulls off. Here we go. We're going to go back to green flag racing here with 3 laps remaining as Gary Eschen pulls the car out to a half a car length lead over the rest of the field. Hacker back there battling. Here comes Dante Curtis right behind him to the bottom of the track. You've got Alexander trying to hold off Dante Curtis. Dante Curtis.
Oh, boy. It's a 2-lap shootout. Here they go.
Oh, no.
The 2 and the 03, and now the 75 on the outside. Dante Curtis to the inside of Mike Alexander into 1 and 2. They're going to be side by side. Randy, what do you bet Hacker goes for a slide job into 3 and 4? There it is. Hacker goes to the inside. He's going to get there. Maybe, maybe not. He's to the inside on the exit of 4. The 23 sideways. So is the 2. Eschen beats him by .0018 of a second. Oh, my goodness, Randy Pepper. We're on. My goodness. Randy, do you know what time it is? This is going to be a good race. Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I know what it is.
It's invert time. Let's spin the wheel here at the Irwindale Speedway.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Big number, no whammy, and it's a 10.
Ooh.
An invert of 10 tonight. We didn't get the whammy. We got a big number. 10 drivers get inverted tonight.
Ooh.
Randy, coming in tonight, here are your point standings. Dante Curtis, your leader at 394. Will Eastman in second. Brian Johnson third. Dustin Shepard in fourth. Gary Eschen in fifth. Brian Ackers sixth. Sorry, Dustin. Seventh going to be Cody Huber. Eighth, Philip Martin. Ninth, Ryan Nichols. 10th, PJ Childs. That's after 10 races. Randy, it's not over to the Fat Lady Sings, but here we are at the Irwindale Speedway. This will be the North-South Racing League's 5th trip to the Southern California track. Dante Curtis has dominated in the series previous visits, winning in season 2, 4, and 6, which have been dominated by cautions. The race normally produces numerous lead changes, but the shorter length and lack of pit strategy may play a factor in limiting that this time around. Again, folks, see, the races are shorter this year, so it changes things. We have progressive bank in the corners of 6, 9, and 12. I mean, in turn 3 and 4, because of the fact they're using the apron, it's 0. Normally, the average number of cautions is 9. The most is 10. The least is 8. So we're going to be right in there about 9, I think. Average number of lead changes is 11. The most is 14. The least is 6. The average race time is 54 minutes. Previous winners, Dante Curtis in 2, 4, and 6. And Dustin Shepard in Season 1. To the back for incident limits. Knutson, Walgreen, Nelms, and Martin. And Dante Curtis goes to the back for his previous win at the Martinsville Raceway.
Dante, it really, I guess no matter what Dante did in the heat mattered.
Yeah, it didn't matter whatever Dante did in the heats, but Dante is actually not the fastest guy out there tonight.
No.
Which is shocking. I mean, it's not shocking because this is a very even league, but it's a little shocking that Dante is not number 1. Randy, do you hear what Mark is saying downstairs? Do you hear this?
Yeah.
Can you hear him over my microphone?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I just hear it.
You're remote from Florida. How the hell do you hear him?
He screams really loud.
My good Lord, he is loud. I mean, I can hear him down there.
Maybe it is through your microphone.
Okay, I can hear him down there, and he is screaming at poor Miss Peggy. Oh, hold on. Peggy just slammed the door and walked out.
Again?
I can't allow that to happen. I need my Christmas gifts.
Oh gosh,
man!
Did you just see what
I think that's what Peggy wants to do to him right now. Oh God! I just
oh boy!
I just heard something downstairs. I'm gonna ignore it. I think
I'll tell you what.
I think she might have hit him with something.
We are racing here in California, and I don't know if you see the statistics, but a lot of people are leaving California for Florida. And if you are one of those people in California that is moving to Florida, You want to check out 5 Star Realty up in Panama City. I'll tell you what, they will hook you up with a great place to live here in the great state of Florida. So 5 Star Realty is your destination for all your realty name means in.
Yes, they are.
Here, sorry.
And if you'd like as well, whilst you're down there, go to Daytona. Check out Randy Pepper.
Yeah, the Guitar Act, 1672.5 Ridgewood Avenue, just north of Flemish, beautiful north.
North
Holly Hill.
The fact that he can say that so quickly means he said that so many times.
Yes.
But anyhow, Randy, chaos ensues again whenever Nick Adams is in control of that wheel.
Yes.
I'm
sure
really.
Some of these people are not very happy with you right now.
I really shouldn't be in charge of that thing.
We have a smaller field tonight, so it won't be that bad. It's not like we have 32 guys out here racing tonight. You know.
Boom! Look at that
field.
spin.
Whee!
We're going to see a lot of that tonight. A lot of the off the front nose of somebody in front of you, I think, is going to be seen.
I think we will
evening.
off at turn number 4. Yeah, I think so, too.
Well, so it's because of the way you drive this track, right? It's the going way deep into the corner, sliding up on the exit. I think that's where you're going to see a lot of it happen. I think you're also going to see it happen a lot out of 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 is going to be a surprising issue.
It may be, but I'm still thinking 3 and 4 is the one.
Here is your grid before the invert. On the pole, PJ Childs. 2nd, Gary Eschen. 3rd, Dan Jen Shannon. 4th, Brian Hecker. 5th, Jeff Bergner. 6th, Dante Curtis. 7th, Adam Jebel. 8th, Mike Alexander. 9th, Jesse Womack. 10th, Dustin Shepard. Those 10 will flip-flop. And 11th, Will Eastman. 12th, Matt Cook. Back in 13th is going to be Austin Williams. 14th, Scott Austin. Why is this such a bad camera angle? 15th, Robbie Clavey. 16th, Zach Evans. 17th, Mark Keeler. 18th, Ryan Johnson. 19th, Philip Martin. 20th, Rodney Hunt 2. And 21st, Ray Bracey. 22nd will be Travis Hoffler rounding out the field.
How did Betty get in my office? Betty,
what?
I'll give you this paper here, man.
Wait, Betty came to your office?
Betty was in my office.
You mean Betty from accounting?
Betty from scoring.
How did Betty from accounting get in your office?
Even closer than you think I am.
Randy, are you
Wait,
are you at the track? You're just in a better office than me?
You know those suites that they put up here at the track?
Oh,
those
you
6 beautiful
dirty!
suites?
I'm coming up there.
I made a call, and I said, you know, I play in the band, the Pit Road Pickers.
Move over, Randy!
And they said, really, no way. And I said, I would really like to come call this race with Nick, but I can't stand to be in that room that smells like smoke that he's going to be in. How about putting me in one of those luxury suites so I can sit up here and me and Betty can hang out and take care of business?
So you're telling me I'm down here in this smelly 80s rock room.
Yep.
And you're up there.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's great.
Randy Pepper, I'm officially challenging you to a match. Me
Is
and
this
you.
a Texas death match?
Me and you at
Dog collar
WrestleMania 39 on Saturday. And if I win, I take home the belt.
You know, you got me by a little weight, but I'm a lot faster than you. And if you
I
ever seen
take
Orange
home that
Cassidy
belt.
wrestle,
Randy
I think
Pepper on Saturday, April the 1st. I'm going to take home that belt from you. Me and you at WrestleMania 39, pre-show.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Officially on the card. You know what? No, we're going to headline WrestleMania Saturday night. We're bumping Charlotte and Rhea.
Dustin and Roman,
That's Sunday. No, you know what? We're going to bump Dustin and Roman on Sunday. They can do the pre-headline. They can do the co-main event. Randy Pepper versus Nick Adams for the GFM Championship of the World. That is Sunday, April the 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern on Peacock.
Here we go. Green flag is about to fly here for the first time tonight. as the field makes their way off of turn number 4. And the green flag flies for the first time tonight with Dustin Shepard taking the field down to turn number 1 with Warwick to his outside. Hacker right behind him. Hacker tucks in behind Dustin Shepard as they come off the turn and they go down the back straightaway. Here they go down to the bottom of the track and turn number 4 and 3, or 3 and 4, and off of 3 and 4. Dustin Shepard will bring him to the line for the first time tonight.
Dustin will lead. Jesse Womack and Brian Hacker will battle for second through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Hacker side by side with Womack on the outside. Hacker dives all the way to the inside line. Womack is using a different line than everybody else, and it's up near the wall, and it's not doing him any favors. He's still side by side with Hacker, but my goodness, he's got to be using more tire doing that.
I don't know if he is or not. That's the whole thing. We really don't know whether that upper line either helps or doesn't help. I don't really know.
I mean, I guess we'll find out. He's getting a heck of a run out of 3 and 4.
He is getting a good run. There's no doubt about that.
Whoa, he's sideways out of 2.
He is, and I was wondering if that is something you're going to see more of, sliding out of 2.
Whoa, he's sideways out of 4.
He is.
He needs to get off the outside lane, buddy. There's no grip up there.
Maybe,
look at this. Look at this again. Look at this again. Look at this again.
Dirt tracking.
My goodness gracious. Are we at Irwindale or are we at the Bristol Motor Speedway in March?
I don't know. Or Volusia County Speedway.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Yeah, I think he may want to bring that car down a little lower than that.
We're at USA when they put the dirt on the racetrack. Here he comes out of 4. That time he's not dirt tracking it. He still is not going to the bottom of the racetrack, though.
I am shocked at that.
Well, sideways again. Look at him fighting that car.
And he's falling like a lead brick.
Now he's to the bottom. He's still sideways, though. Look at how loose that thing is. 2, 3, and 4. He's turning right. All right, we're going on board him. Kelly Customs engraving onboard camera. Watch those hands.
Yellow flag.
Caution is out. Dante Curtis! Oh, it's not giving me Dante Curtis. Hold on. What's going on here?
3 cars involved in that.
There it is. Dante Curtis in the 03.
Janin.
On the exit of 2. Oh, Janin got sideways. Curtis had nowhere to go, and then, he's going to get pounded.
Oh.
My God.
Make those rear end not drive quite right.
No, I mean, he got pounded like a... Never mind. We're a PG show.
Yeah, I was going to say something too, but I guess I won't.
I was going to say something about a nun in church, but I don't think I should say it.
I was going to say something about somebody that got said some Twitter stuff about Trump today.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should. Yours involves Trump and mine involves God. I think we're
What the hell?
I don't think either one of us would survive the online backlash.
No.
Christians would hate me and Democrats would hate you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to being hated. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways,
so you're telling
Dustin
me
Shepard is,
you're telling me you're up there?
I'm up here, yeah. It's great.
You're up there. Which one are you in?
I'm in number 2. I'm like the second one.
Can you see what I'm doing right here?
Number 4.
Can you see what I'm sticking out the window?
No, I can't see over
Get
the
your
top of
binoculars.
that. Well, I mean, it's not
Get
that
your
far down. I just
binoculars.
can't see.
Get your binoculars.
Hold on. Wait.
Do you see what's sticking out this window?
Excuse me, sir. Come here. Yeah, sir, young man. Can you look down there and see if someone's trying to do something to me up there?
Can you see this?
You see it?
You see this?
Okay,
That's for you. That's for you.
What is he doing? Okay. That's great. Fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, can I get another Sprite? Thank you, sir. And can I get some more of those cookies? Thank you.
I can't even get a cup of water over here.
That's great.
I hate it here. The green flag is back out. Dustin Shepard back to the lead. Down the front stretch into turn one. Randy, I'm coming for you. Into turn one, Dustin Shepard going to lead from Gary Eschen, who's on the inside of Brian Hacker. They're side by side now down the backstretch.
Down the back straightaway, here they go. They are stacked up all behind Shepard, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. So 3 wide in many parts of this track right now. We're seeing everybody switching around, trying to find the perfect line around the Irwindale Speedway. As you see Gary Eschen trying to hold off Hacker. Hacker working that outside line. Hacker looking for some help there from
slideways through 4. The whole field is sideways. My goodness, how do they keep it straight? Holy smoly!
This is like watching RC cars going around a dirt track.
Goodness gracious! It's like short track Saturday night, but in the middle of the afternoon on a Monday!
Wow, it's crazy. Only man safe right now is Shepard because everybody behind him is battling for some kind of position and working for that
the middle of this
place
pack.
in the track without sliding around.
The middle of this pack is like a Tetris board right now.
Yeah.
Trying to find the best place for their car, and they get to the next corner and the whole board resets.
I just wonder if we're going to keep doing this, or are they going to try to settle down and maybe just follow
I don't think there is any settling down. I don't think there is any settling down. I don't think it's possible here.
13 laps down of 75, so who knows? It's going to be a quick one, folks. I can tell you that. So you might not want to blink.
I'm telling you, I'm getting a steel chair and I'm coming up there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did I tell you I got a private bathroom?
Son of a
Great.
bitch.
I don't even have to use that portalet that you have to use.
Whoa, big loose behind him!
Jan.
Goodness! It was Philip Martin and Jan Janin. We're both just sideways down the front stretch.
It's not sideways, they were slideways.
I'm sorry, they was slideways out of turn 4. Holy schmoly! Randy, I can't keep up.
They are all over this track. Everyone is battling
God.
for some kind of position, except Shepard, Eschen, and Hacker, who are really the only 3 guys out there that are kind of running in a single line right now. Everybody else seems to have somebody on their tail or in front of them or something.
3 wide right here.
Yeah, you see this? It is crazy.
Oh my God! People are in the wall. We have people touching the wall here. I don't know who hit the wall. I know somebody did. I heard it and I saw the sparks, but I don't know what car it came off of. Let's just say it was everybody at this point. Everybody's just sliding all over this racetrack. There's more rubber on the track than there is in the tires out of turn 2.
They're only 18 laps down out of the 75. We're still got a lot of racing to go. And you see in this picture, you see the man who started dead last, Dante Curtis, trying to find a line to get around these guys. We've seen this many, many times. He'll start in the very back of the pack and then has to battle his way all the way to the front of the pack. And many times he makes it all the way to the front.
I don't think he's going to have enough time tonight.
I think he's got plenty of time. I have seen this guy.
I mean,
do
that
this
car doesn't
many,
look like
many
it's driving
times.
too well either. I mean, he's got the complete left rear is pushed in by about 4 inches.
That's true. He does have a.
The whole right side is caved in by about a foot. That thing cannot be driving great.
That is true.
I mean, he's got to be 2 degrees off top dead center right now with that steering wheel.
Well, he started dead last back there. He is already up to 12. So he is making some moves to make it to the front of the
He's
pack.
trying.
And he gets a couple of cautions out here. It's not going to be a lot of time before he's up front. Well, Dustin Shepard, I can tell you this. Justin is one of those guys. They are teammates. Dustin's definitely not going to let anybody just run around him. As Gary Eschen is finding
Cars in the
out.
wall out of 4. 4 of them now.
Bouncing off the wall.
Slideways out of 4, but he's bouncing off that outside retaining wall. There's no safer barriers here, so they're hitting that wall real hard.
Yeah.
3-4 cars now down the backstretch, just touching that. Well, they're kissing it. It's how they get ready for their entrance to the corner, Randy. They kiss it. Just like you're going to kiss my steel chair on April the 2nd.
Well, you can bring the steel chair, but I'm bringing Bernice.
Whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm bringing Paul Heyman. That's it. I'm bringing Paul Heyman with me.
Oh, Heyman,
I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
Overweight piece of tubalard.
Are you kidding me? Are you going to disrespect Paul Heyman like that on my show?
Yeah.
Wow. Cannot believe this. The disrespect I have to deal with.
The hair club for men dropout.
The disrespect I have to deal with. That's it. I'm coming up there.
All right, so Shepard is out front in that 89, running just barely in front of Eschen. Just barely. Eschen's right up there. We're watching this battle here in the middle of the pack. Several cars and
Austin Williams trying to be Ross Chastain.
Yeah, he's just like running his own line up at the very top of the track.
I don't know if that line's going to work very well. Eventually, the car's going to be shaven down enough. He's going to be able to fit it right through any hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, buddy.
And remember that thing I was talking about? I was trying. What happened? Dante Curtis has made up 2 more spots.
I still don't think he has enough time.
3 spots. He's already
6 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, that's a lot of time, especially the way Shepard and Eschen has finally got his way around Shepard, so we might want to check out what's going on up front.
Take a look and see how that battle for the lead happened. Hold on. This was down the front stretch into turn 1 and 2. Nice little slide off into the corner, and then he's going to clear him down the back stretch, and then into 3 and 4, he's going to block off any move that Dustin Shepard had for him.
Yeah, very good move. Now those
Caution
guys
is
are
out.
Teammates,
The
so
caution is out. The caution is out.
it had
Rodney
anything to do with
Huntoon.
Shepard. No.
It did have something to do with Austin Shepard.
I didn't see it. I thought it had. I figured
It did have something to do with Austin Williams.
Oh my gosh.
Austin Williams got big
Not the
slow,
way I thought it
man.
was going.
Oh my goodness.
Austin.
What in the world happened there, Austin? What in the world?
He just got sideways, and then when he got sideways, it was pretty much over.
I mean, just one more time. One more time. Austin got slideways out of 4, and then he couldn't correct it, got into the wall, and then pow! Right in the kisser in the outside retaining wall. And now that left hand side of that car, and then he parked it in the middle of the track. The right hand side, the left hand side, the backhand side. The only good part about that car is the right front fender.
Yeah.
Everything else has damage. Everything else. And they're all in the pits. Wow. I didn't think we were going to see this.
No, I didn't either. I didn't think anybody was going to pit.
Neither did I, but Randy Pepper, we have we have the worst pit lane camera ever. I was about to say we had a pit lane camera. But it's good enough for this. And the 23 did not get into his box.
Whoa!
Eschen missed his box.
Gary, what did you do, dude?
Oh, man. Gary Eschen missed his box. Wow.
I'm the man who missed my box.
Wow. Sitting duck.
Yeah.
Scott Austin and Gary Eschen both missed their boxes. Wow.
We do not see that very often.
That's shocking. Almost as shocking as when I take that title from you at WrestleMania 39.
You're dreaming.
Randy, that title has been on your shoulder for far too long. You've grown far too cocky, and you've gotten far too many friends because of that championship. It doesn't matter who you bring with you. You can bring the Usos, you can bring Bernice, you can bring Triple Frickin' H for all I care.
I'm bringing Fat Boy.
You're bringing Fat Boy.
I'm bringing Fat Boy.
You know what? You know what? You do that? You do that? You know what that does? You know what you just did, Randy Pepper?
What?
You just made the list.
Chris Sharp.
You just made the list.
The list.
The list of Nick. The list.
Ucho?
You're on the
Ucho?
list. You're on the list.
Ucho. I'm on Ucho.
You are on the list.
All right. So let's talk about this lineup here as we get ready to go back to green flag racing.
You're in
and
charge
the
for a
green
sec.
is out as Eschen jumps out, but behind him he's got a full field of guys with fresh tires. Right behind him, Eastman. Will Eastman already diving to the bottom of the track, looking to see if he can hang it down there and catch Gary Eschen and get around him. As you see Hacker back there as well. Eschen doing a heck of a job holding on for now, but it's not going to be long before these guys start eating up that 23, and here comes Eastman. Eastman looks to the bottom of the track. He'll slam the door on Hacker. Hacker trying to get around Eastman as well. I can't believe Eschen is holding on this well. Those tires are a lot older than these guys. You see a lot of different lines. Eastman pulls the car to the bottom of the track. It's going to take away that bottom groove that Eschen's been running. And he should be able to clear him this time off the turn. And Will Eastman will take the lead from Gary Eschen. And Eschen's got a challenge to his outside. Look at the 38 of Johnson. Johnson and shoving Eschen in the middle. As you see Hacker. Hacker's going to get into the side of Eschen. And what the heck where did the 30 come from?
How the hell did they not crash?
Where did the 30?
What the hell just happened there?
I think we got a warper.
What in the hell? Are my eyes deceiving me? What is going on?
I don't know. It's very. The 30 keeps blinking in and out, and some of the other drivers look like they may be.
Who's the leader right now? Will
Right now,
Eastman.
Will Eastman, but here comes
Dante
Curtis. What did I say? Dante Curtis out of nowhere has now caught the leader. But on his outside, Johnson is running that high line, the line that nobody else is running, and making it work as he runs that outside line, and he's holding off.
How is he
Dante
doing
Curtis.
that?
I have
He
no idea,
is
but
putting
he's
it
doing
all on the line running out there. The smallest mistake, and he's going to pass Dante Curtis. He's going to make it work, and he's coming for the lead. Oh, they're wrecking! They are wrecking! PJ Childs is around! He's up on the fence. The caution is not out. We're still green. Still green. What an unlucky set of events for PJ Childs.
We knew it was going to happen. He was warping really bad. He kept flashing in and out. It was just a matter of time that he blinked out.
He and the
in front of
2
wrong
and the
person.
14, they all got together and just up the fence. He went up that little dirt embankment there, dropped it in the first gear, and got stuck.
Yeah.
See if we can take a look and see what happened here with PJ. Let's just go on board PJ's hood. Off into 3 and 4. He just tries to get too cute, gets jumped up from the... yeah, he gets bumped up from the back. And then up that little hill, stuck on the wall, puts it in first, drops a gear. He was actually in second. He wasn't in first. That's why it didn't go.
I thought actually he'd probably warped out, but he did not.
Nah, he just got in there.
Steady at that point.
He got in there, and the guy behind him just didn't want to give him enough room, which happens. I mean, it's going to happen. Ryan Johnson and Dante Curtis side by side.
Dante Curtis to the bottom of the track. Still with the battle with Johnson on the very outside.
It's not going to matter anymore. Dante Curtis has cleared him.
yet.
Oh my God, Ryan Johnson up on the wall! Down the backstretch, here he comes!
Johnson is the only one running this.
How is he making that work?
I have no idea, but he is making it work.
Oh, what
Now
a run.
Dante
Now
is
he gets clear.
Yeah, Dante is definitely clear now.
Let's go on board him.
I think he still has time to reel in Eastman.
Does he? Because Ryan Johnson doesn't look like he's done. Ryan Johnson sounds like he is maybe coming. He changed his line. He's to the inside. He's there. He is there.
Yeah, that Kelly custom engraving roll cam. We're looking out now.
Here he comes to the inside. Will he get there this time? Looking back from Dante Curtis on the roof. You can just hear how much rubber they're leaving on the track every corner.
He got into the wall back there.
There's going to be nothing left on these tires. Johnson's there. He almost touches him. My goodness.
And as long as that battle goes on, they will not be able to catch Eastman. Eastman's safe.
Eastman's loving this right now. You know who's really liking this? Brian Hacker's loving all of this.
Yeah.
Brian Hacker's letting the Tiny Horse Racing Machine know, hey, buddy. Hey, I'm here. You going to get moving? Because if not, I'm going to move you. Here comes Hacker. He's going to make a move to the inside in the exit of 2. Sideways for Hacker.
Hacker's been sideways half the night.
Whoa, big loose. Ryan Johnson up the track. He's going to pound that wall.
No, he's not. He's going to run that outside line again.
My God. Can Irwindale have lights? Can Irwindale have lights?
Yeah, they have lights out here.
Can it be a night race, please? Can it just turn dark? Oh my God.
Well, right now right now it's only 6:18 out there.
Is somebody smoking in here?
Are they smoking weed up there again?
No, somebody's smoking something in this room, and I can't figure out what it is.
It's weed. They're always smoking weed down there.
They
don't have that problem up here.
On. Hey, put it out. There's a broadcast going on. Puff, puff, pass, and put it into a friggin' ashtray.
As Nick is battling with some of the cast of characters down in his room.
I've got the lead singer of AC/DC down here. Next to the lead.
Johnson is up there?
Brian Johnson is down here with the bassist from Metallica.
Yeah, I can see him smoking some weed.
They are puff puff passing down here and making me get contact high.
Oh boy. I didn't know Brian smoked. He lives over in Sarasota, Florida.
Well, he's here for some reason, and that's a big bong. My God. God help me.
As you see the field making their way around, Dante Curtis is losing ground to Will Eastman. And then he's got a battle right behind him. He's got Hacker working his back end, which the back end of Dante's car is a little bent from an accident earlier on in the race. And I would bet that Dante would settle for second tonight because he wouldn't have to start at the back of the field next week. He'd still have a good points night. Would you agree with that?
No, I would not.
Why not?
Dante Curtis wants to win every week.
Nah, no. Dante
likes to start last.
What the heck?
He's in the wall! What was that? Ross Chastain off into turn 3. Oh my God! It almost worked, too. He almost got past Hacker again. Hey, Randy, don't sleep on Brian Hacker. He's coming for Will Eastman.
I'm not sleeping on any of these guys. We've seen Eastman run up front before, so it's not like we haven't seen him out front. So he's not going to be any slouch to any of these guys.
God, no. I think he's going to be just as much of a challenge to anybody.
Yeah, 1.2 ahead of Brian Hacker right now. I think we need a caution to really set some things up.
Hey, Brian, can you throw the bong out the window onto the track?
I do not. Leave me alone.
He told me he wasn't.
What's going on down there?
Stop yelling at me, or get out of my booth.
Shut up, you bloody fucking shit.
What did he say to you?
Get the hell out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Well, as he's fighting with Brian Johnson down there, I will just represent what's going on here at the racetrack.
Chaos
as we see
Hacker. I am gonna hit you with an RKO. Get out. Son of a bitch. Almost had to open up a can of whoop ass. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you know those guys from over there in Australia, they're a little crazy sometimes.
He wouldn't get out of the booth. He's still here. Why are you still here?
Tell Brian to come on up here. Tell him I'll bring him up here.
Randy.
I'll take him on. We'll sit here and we'll talk some music and stuff.
Get up there.
And if you
continue this,
Dante Curtis got down into the grass, but he did keep it in the right direction. But
Dante, did he? Okay, good.
Yeah, he actually touched the very bottom of the track and got a little piece of the grass.
Just announced for WrestleMania Saturday, it's Nick Adams versus Brian Johnson for the #1 contendership, Randy Pepper's GFM Championship in the main event on Sunday.
Right.
I'm going to kick his ass. I'm going to hit him with a
9 laps
stunner.
remaining here at Irwindale Speedway. We're watching this battle with Dante Curtis as he looked like he was going to be all right just hanging out in third position. But behind him, you've got Johnson and Shepard. All of a sudden, Dustin Shepard has turned the afterburners back on.
Curtis and Hacker have quickly gained on Eastman, so we're going to keep an eye on that. But Johnson and Shepard are now battling for fourth.
Yeah, and Shepard is coming. Shepard is working on the inside of Johnson, and maybe he wants to catch up here to Dante and Hacker and create another. Wow, look at this inside
Slide job! Oh, I love it. I got the call one. Into 3 and 4.
Nice.
Ryan Johnson on the grass! He's on the grass! It's the pass in the grass in the NSRL!
Oh my gosh.
Is this how it felt in Charlotte in the 90s?
I think so, yeah.
No! Jesus! He just threw a beer on me.
I don't doubt it. As you see, Shepard still working on the back end. You see Matt Cook catching up as well. Cook in that 15 trying to become part of this three-way battle, or become a three-way battle for the 5th position.
God, it was
as Justin working the inside line. Side by side as they come off the turn. 4 laps remaining. As you see
Shepard
Hacker,
and Johnson. That's a good battle right there.
This has got a great battle. We're going to have to go up front, though, and see what's happening up there, because Hacker, I believe, is catching Will Eastman as we're watching this battle.
Hacker is about 3/4 of a second back still.
Ah.
Oh, Dustin Shepard's blinking.
Uh-oh.
Dustin Shepard might be gone.
He's still showing.
There he is.
He was able to get around Johnson. So now, and Matt Cook as well. Cook now is looking to try to get around Shepard as well. 2 laps remain. With
The white flag
Will Eastman
waves here at the Irwindale Speedway. 75 laps have come and gone. Will Eastman is going to head down the backstretch into 3 and 4. And here, just adjacent to the 605, Will Eastman's going to take it home to victory lane. A huge win for Will Eastman here at the Irwindale Speedway. Brian Hacker second, Dante Curtis in third.
And 5th, it is Shepard. Or 4th is Shepard, 5th is Johnson, 6th is Cook, 7th is Austin, 8th is Gibble, and 9th, Eschen, and 10th, Travis Hoffler.
Teammates congratulating each other. A little bit of bumping and banging up there. Randy,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna kill this Brit down here. Me and him are gonna have words.
He's not a Braves from Australia.
Well, he needs to get out of my face. Get out of my booth. Get out of here. Out. That's it. I kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. That's what's gonna happen.
Go ahead. Okay, let's find out what happened out here with these guys and see how the race was for
Let's
them.
get our third place finisher, Dante Curtis, up here into the booth. Dante, it's Nick and Randy. We are coming to you from 2 separate booths here at the Irwindale Speedway. And we want to congratulate you. Congratulations on a heck of a third place finish. How was it out there?
Oh, it was pretty hot and slippery out there. It was pretty fun. Irwindale, love this place. This was my track pick, so I was really happy to race here. And had to start at the back there and kind of use my stuff up there early. Got in a wreck, and I don't know. I just don't think the car was as fast as it really could have been there. And but all credit in the world to Will there. He ran a good race all race, and I let Brian by there to see if he had anything for him, to see if they'd both slow each other up, and maybe I could catch him. But all in all, it was a pretty good race there.
So how much damage did you sustain in that wreck?
Just a little bit. We was able to fix it in 1 pit stop there under yellow, but just I think it caught us in the right rear a little bit, and I ain't got to get out and look at the car, see if it's been up any at all. But not really the way we wanted to start off. That really, we'd already made up a bunch of spots there and then got caught up in that, so that kind of just, we had a 50 lap race instead of a 75 lap race. So
Hey, you want the good news out of this whole thing?
good points night.
It's always that, but the good news is you don't have to start dead last next week.
Yeah, that's a plus. I think we can win Lanier. I think it's where we go next week, right? Or Thompson, maybe one of the two.
One of the two, yeah, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, so you don't have to start dead last next week. You can actually go out there and just qualify and see where you land after the wheel of death goes on, and hopefully you get a good spin.
Yeah, hopefully. It's always good. We've won a bunch of races this year, and we've been blessed to win a bunch of races. But it always comes with having to start the next week, so that really hurts. But hopefully, good heat race and a good, like you say, good wheel spin will be the difference at Lanier, and we'll be good. And hopefully, finish up this points championship.
Now, when you say good wheel spin, what would you like?
Whichever one puts me closest to the front.
Okay, so not the big numbers, no whammies. You want small numbers, no whammies.
Yeah, because we might win a heat race, we might run bad in a heat race. We don't know. Just maybe 12 would be good, or maybe 1. So who knows?
12 is always good, my friend.
Yeah, as long as it puts the guys I'm racing against towards the back and puts me back there with them, that's always a good thing.
All right, Dante, congratulations on a third place finish, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Where is
Mr. Hacker? He's down there in Hacker's Hacks.
There he is. Brian, it's Nick and Randy up in the booth from 2 separate booths here at the Irwindale Speedway. Randy Pepper, I'm coming for you. Coming for you.
Yeah, that's right. Brian, so did you have anything you think for Will Eastman there at the end?
Yeah, I did. I had everything for him, just not time. If we had more time, I think I'd add him. We chopped about a second off with 12 or so laps to go. Dante was a gentleman there and didn't race me too hard, and we were able to get in front of Dante. And then I lost my rhythm for 4 or 5 laps, and once I found it, we started to make some time, but just too little, too late. We got unfortunate restart there with the 23 not taking tires, and we just didn't have the preferred line on that restart. Kind of got stuck in the middle a little bit and lost a few positions. I think if that hadn't happened and we'd have been able to stay right on the 13, we might have had something for him.
Yeah, because it did look like you definitely had something there. Yeah, just like you said, time may have not been your friend. So, Nick? Nick?
Yes. I didn't have any questions ready, Randy. You usually
you
have
didn't have any
no,
questions?
you usually
Or-
have this segment.
Oh, okay.
This is your segment. Do we
Whatever.
need to? Do you need me to come up there with the steel chair now, or do you want to wait till
No,
WrestleMania Sunday? Because I will come up there right now.
Brian, just ignore whatever Nick says because it doesn't make any sense at all to you.
Okay.
So just ignore what he's saying. And congratulations on a second place finish. I know that was a good points finish for you tonight. Not the exact finish you probably wanted, but second is still better than 14th.
Yeah, for sure. We probably now running for points at this point. We've missed too many races, which is fine. So we're here trophy hunting. So that's what we were hoping for. Didn't get it. Will ran a good race. He really he was running the line almost exactly the way I was there the last few laps, and it really prevented me from chopping enough time off to catch up to him. But it's fun to show up and run with these guys. It was a good race tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun to watch, my friend. And we'll see you next week, man. So
All right,
good luck.
sounds good, guys. Thanks.
All right, now we need to go get
All right,
Mr.
let's
Eastman and see what he's
find
got.
Will Eastman. Well, it's Nick and Randy in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're good, Will. We're good. You know, we're in 2 separate booths because we're going to beat the holy hell out of each other in 13 days. But anyway, this a fantastic race there tonight. How was it out there?
I was a little worried because we've been running pretty good in heat races and getting good redraws with the wheel spin there, but I caught up and ended up finishing 6th in the heat, and the redraw was 10th, so we just missed that. And it just, I thought we were in trouble there for a while, but got a good restart there, was able to get by Gary and set sail from there.
Well, Will, you ran a good race for sure. Were you worried about maybe Brian or Dante getting up there with you at one point?
Oh, for sure. Once we got by Gary, I don't know what happened with him with tires, but when we got clear, I figured they were going to be chasing down, and I was thinking about taking it easy, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to run as hard as I can, and I started gapping them a little bit, and that's actually surprised me, and for thinking I would burn them off, so I backed it off. I tried to take it easy. We kind of in there for a while, but I was definitely losing the tires the last few laps, but I also backed it down because I didn't want to lock them up, especially getting in the 3 and lose a ton of time to Brian. I saw he was coming, but I knew I had a little bit of room.
Let me ask you something. Talking about tires out there, we were watching some of the guys, Johnson for one, who was running that super high line. Does this track, do you find it where you lose more tire the higher you are or the lower you are?
I think you burn off the right front a little more because you can get in a little harder on the top, but coming off, you burn the right rear. I was waiting on the gas so long to try to keep it nice and easy, but usually this is the first time I believe we've raced here during the day, and it was definitely a different track. At night, you can run up by the wall on 1 and 2 and still in the middle of 3 and 4 and make it work, but you could not do that today. I mean, even if you save tires, it was quite a bit slower.
Huh. Interesting. Well, congratulations on a big win tonight in the 13, and you want to thank anybody before we let you go?
Yeah, thank you. I want to thank you guys for another good broadcast. It's always a lot of fun to go back and watch all our teammates at 217 and everybody. This is a great league. Everybody's so fast and so polite to each other. It's fun actually racing these guys week in and week out.
It seems to be that way. Absolutely. Dante, I know he said that he let Brian go by him because he said Brian probably had something for you. And, a lot of leagues, they're not going to get out of the way for anybody. And I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was smart on his part. I probably would have done the same thing because I actually started gapping him a little bit, and he probably figured if Brian can get up there, start racing with me, that'll bring him right back up too. So I would have probably done the same thing there.
Cool. See, that's the thing about you guys. You guys are class act in this North-South Racing League. So congratulations on the win tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, guys. Have a good one.
Thank
You too.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was another fantastic event. Get out of the booth. Another fantastic event. I'm still dealing with this freaking fool.
I tell you what. Now, I will have to tell you this real quick because we've been kind of battling with this stuff. I'm hopefully going to be here next week. I cannot guarantee I will be here. I will be traveling back from Nashville, Tennessee. I have to work in Nashville, Tennessee. So if you are in the Nashville area this weekend, I will be at the Agriculture Center in Franklin, Tennessee.
Randy.
So, yes.
How are we supposed to build anticipation for our match that weekend if you're not here?
You know what? I'm sorry. But
You know what? I'm going to be there this weekend.
Well, okay, I will have friends. So if you want to come hang out with me and Vince Gill.
No, I'm going to come in there.
Well, come on over.
And I'm going to throw beer all over you.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we're going to get into a small fight that's going to be broken up by security. Right?
Okay, well,
and then on Monday,
we'll be gone by then, I think.
And then on Monday, we're going to sign the contract. And
okay.
Because I got one over on you on Saturday, you're going to put me through the table on Monday.
Right.
And then next Sunday, I'm going to go over.
Okay, well, let's talk about tonight's results. Will Eastman was your winner. Brian Hacker was second tonight. Dante Curtis came home third. Dustin Shepard was fourth. Ryan Johnson was fifth. Matt Cook was sixth. Scott Austin came home seventh. Eighth was Adam Gibble. I cannot say
what
that.
What in the world? Wait, this is my
Gary
shtick.
Ashton was ninth.
This is my
was
shtick.
Travis Hopwood. Okay, go ahead.
You're taking my shtick. You're not going to be here next week. You're taking my shtick. This is my shtick. This is my shtick. This is why we're having a match, because you're taking my shtick. In 11th, Jesse, this is my shtick. In 11th, well, I don't care. I'm here. This is my shtick now. This is my shtick now. God, this is a natural rivalry built in heaven.
Go ahead.
In 11th, Jesse Womack. In 12th, Austin Williams. 13th, PJ Childs. 14th, Philip Martin. 15th, Rodney Huntoon. In 16th, Robbie Clavey. 17th, Dan Janin. Back in 18th, Mark Keeler. 19th, Zach Evans. 20th, Jeff Bergner. 21st, Mike Alexander. And 22nd is Ray Bracey. Took my shtick. How dare you?
Well, that's going to do it for tonight's racing in the North-South Racing League on the Ghostfire Media Network. Randy Pepper alongside the infamous, you know what infamous really means, Nick Adams over there.
Excuse me?
Down there in the cheap seats.
I swear to God, Randy, this is for you. Look out the window again. Yeah, that's for you.
Bobby, can you look out there once again and see what he's got?
That's for you.
Bob, thank you, sir.
That's
I appreciate that. Another Sprite. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, chicken wings.
From the Irwindale Speedway, I'm Nick Adams. That's Randy Pepper up there in the I'm better than you seat, and I know NASCAR people. And we'll see you next Monday night here on the Ghostfire Media Network for another episode of of the North-South Racing League presented by Ghostfire Media.
Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you for watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.